Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video. I'm standing up, I know it's a bit weird, but I feel like I should be more interactive with the camera rather than swinging on a chair. Today's video, I'm going to be talking about a story that kind of changed the way I traveled after this happened. I love traveling, it's been a thing, I grew up traveling in a way as I moved to Australia as a kid. And before I start though, I want to just let you know again, I said this in the last video, but yeah, the Discord is out. I want you guys to join it so you can send me photos and videos of your trips and talk about your trips and build some sort of community where a bunch of travelers can just hang out in the online world. Starting off with this video, I want to give a bit of context. At the time of this happening, it was 2021. We're just coming out of COVID, not even like COVID is kind of ending, but it's not, you know, that whole, no one knew what was happening. And I've been sat in my house for so long, I just wanted to travel. That was the thing that I've been thinking about throughout the whole entire COVID lockdown and in and outs of lockdowns in the UK. I've been watching endless amounts of travel YouTubers, and I knew that's what I wanted to do. I was like, this is what I wanted. I want to go and make videos and films in different countries and working, and luckily I was just working through COVID so I could save up a bunch of money. So I came to the point where it was affecting me so much mentally that I wouldn't leave my room. I'd just go to work and come home, go to work, come home every single day. I didn't even want to leave my house at all. I lost that human interaction that we had pre-COVID, and I didn't want to have anything to do with it, because when I was working in a restaurant and I was just getting treated like shit by customers, because I felt happy and comfortable just being in my room. And I know that is awful. Being comfortable is one of the things that leads you to discomfort in the long term. I heard about Costa Rica and I was like, Costa Rica, cool. And I had doubts because I've heard so many stories about people being robbed in Central and South America, and that was the one place where I was really nervous about. That part of the world I didn't know anything about it. I live in the flight path, so the planes are going to be going over in every single 2 minutes, but that was the one place I was really unsure about because of the stories that I'd heard, and which is wrong, of course. So that's why I was like, that's why I should go there. I should go to Costa Rica because I know nothing about it. Don't speak a word of Spanish. I don't know anything about Central America. I've never even been to that continent. So I thought I should just go, make my films, make some videos, and learn and really become part of that culture and try and learn as much and just soak it all in, so I could do what I'm doing now, make videos and talk to you guys, film my journey and film my stories. So what I was doing in Costa Rica, my plan is to go and work with sea turtles, helping them out, helping an organization called Astop, which is one of the best organizations in the world. They just bring in young people, they give them accommodation, they give them food, you just got to pay a bit of money for it. Also, the way you book it can be quite confusing. But I'm going to put a load of links down below where you can actually apply to go to Costa Rica and work with these turtles, because the organization is full of lovely people and I would definitely recommend it. But that was my plan, working with turtles and pretty much living in the Caribbean of Costa Rica, which sounded kind of unique to anything I've ever done in my life. I wanted to just experience a whole new culture, a whole new world that I've never seen before, and that's exactly what I was ready to do. So I booked my flight, got my bags, I've got everything ready, I've got my camera, I've got my laptop, so I'm set, ready to do my work. I'm ready to make my videos, to help these turtles, to help the people of the village. I go to the airport. My flight was going from London Heathrow to Miami, then from Miami to San Jose, Costa Rica. There was a restriction from people coming from Europe to the US. Even though I wasn't going to the US, I was just passing through. I wasn't allowed to do it. So once I got to the airport, I realized that I had to go home. And I had 2 days till I started the work in the village. I was still in my bedroom and I hadn't made any progress. You know, I'm still here. All I wanted to do was to leave, and that just got shut down before I could even get on the flight. As soon as I got home, I booked another flight. Next flight was in 2 days, and I had to figure out COVID testing. There was no COVID testing. Then I realized that you didn't need a COVID test to go to Costa Rica. It was a mess, and it was scary and it was upsetting because, you know, I'd been exciting myself so much, leaving my job and telling everyone I'm gonna do this and you can go watch my videos, I'm gonna be posting it, and that just got shut down and I was so nervous. But anyway, I got the next flight on Sunday, so I'd be starting work a bit late. So yeah, I get there, get to the airport, I'm still nervous about going through, and I'm going through all these different parts of security and the COVID restrictions. So many things were just making it so much harder for me to be excited about. But eventually I landed in San Jose, Costa Rica, and it all went smoothly, went through passport control, and they were really easy. I met the guy who was picking me up from the airport. He worked for a company called Maximo Nivel. They also do different voluntary work in Costa Rica that you can do, work in schools and also coffee plantations. There's so many different things. Maximo Nivel is one of the companies you can book through to work with a stop in Parismina, which is where I was staying. He picked me up, he took me to a little hostel host family thing, stayed in San Jose for 2 days, and then I had a 5-hour journey to Parismina, which is where I was going to be working. That's a bus, another bus, and then a boat. So I got a bus from San Jose to Siquirres, and then from Siquirres I went to Caño Blanco, and then from Caño Blanco I got a boat to Parismina, which is, it's for me, very scary because the bus I was meant to be getting was, obviously I was there late, which was a day ago, and that was with 3 people who were also going to be in Parismina with me that I was going to be traveling with. So now I'm doing this 5-hour journey in a completely new country that I don't speak a word of Spanish, and I don't know anything about the country. I'm going 5 hours on 2 buses and a boat. I was very nervous. I had my backpack and I had my other big backpack which was like where I had my clothes, I had my medical kits and all the essentials, and I had my camera and equipment all on me. It's about 6 a.m. and I get to the bus stop for the bus that goes to Siquirres. It's a big coach. Get my ticket, I'm right at the front. Cool. Have my bag and it's on me like this, and I'm kind of watching what everyone else is doing. Everyone's putting their bags up the top. Cool. Put my bag up the top. This is when the story goes a bit sideways. I didn't know this because I wasn't told that you weren't meant to put your bags on the top. Apparently that was a thing that a lot of people were told, but I didn't get told that. I'm not going to blame anyone else. I was stupid enough to let go of my items and put them somewhere where I couldn't see them, because as I was sat in the front, the carriageway was behind me. The thing is on the bus I thought there was one door. When I get off the bus and I go to look for my bag, it's gone. After 3 hours on the bus, someone's taken my bag, and that means no phone, no wallet, no camera, no laptop, no headphones. Not that I need my headphones, but nothing. Everything that I had was in that bag, and it was gone, and there was no way I could get it back. The bus driver kind of just looked at me and was like, well, it's your mistake. I'll take accountability for that. It was my fault. One thing that happened on that bus journey was halfway through, I got up to look in my bag to get out a folder which had the directions to Parismina, where I was staying. It had the directions for that, and I had my passport in that folder. It's these things where, was that a coincidence? This is why I really think about this a lot. So I'm not even halfway through my journey yet, and I've got just my clothes and everything in that big bag. Like I didn't take a suitcase because it's where I'm staying wasn't really suitcase. You can't really take a suitcase there because it's just sand. So I had 1,600 pounds worth of equipment in that bag that was just taken from me, and then I had my clothes bag which had clothing, med kit in it, and a bunch of other things that I'll get into in a second. One thing that I've been saying throughout these things going wrong, like the flight going wrong and the bag being stolen, I just have to keep going. I'm gonna get on this bus, I'm gonna get on that boat, and I'm gonna get to Parismina, because that is what I came here for. I'm not going home because of a camera and a laptop and a phone. Nothing's gonna send me home. I'm on this second bus. This bus is not a coach, it's more of like a city bus almost, but you're not going through a city, you're going through these bumpy roads. I had 2 hours to kind of think about, this has happened now, and I have to get on with it. I can't change anything about it. I can do as much as I can, but I've just accepted that this happened. Like I said, a phone, a laptop, and a camera, that being lost was like the end of the world for me, but I just quickly and luckily just shut that down and realized that it's not. I came to the country, Costa Rica. I had my phone and my laptop and my camera this whole time, but I'd never been in Costa Rica. I am so glad that I was able to even get there, and I didn't have the weak mentality of, I don't have this, I'm gonna turn back, and luckily I just kept pushing forward. And so what did this story do to me? It made me realize what I had. I had this bag dumped out onto my bed. I pulled out everything out of this bag. It had clothes, a bunch of books, 2 disposable cameras, and a med kit. These things, for me, I saw them now as essential items. I need those items, and I realized that this was a way of for me to realize that I had to just travel, learn stuff, experience stuff, read my books, and grow as a human being, and let this be a classroom in a way where I can just soak up as much and learn as much as I can for later on, where I can start this YouTube channel, which I've been doing now for the past 4 months. I think it was very important that I had to go through those moments so I can share these stories like now, where I'm sharing these stories with you, and you can use that for an advantage. I guess what I'm trying to say with this video is, try and put yourself in a very unique position where you're not in your room comfortable with your thoughts just shut down in a small room, really depressed like I was before, but open your mind, go out there, enjoy everything, stay off social media, or don't even pick up your phone for a day while you're traveling, because you realize that it's not a thing that you need when you're out there. Unless you're like me, where you're going to be filming every single day, trying to make videos, but there are some things that I don't even put in the videos because I am trying to just enjoy the trip. Like I mentioned before, Discord is in the link below, podcast is also in the link below. please subscribe because it does help me out. Almost I want to get to 500 by the end of the year. That'd be nice. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you soon. You'll see me in the next video, of course, and yeah, have a good one.